It's a little chilly in here, so hopefully you guys can't see my nipples, and if you can, enjoy. I was always really envious of people who had sex-positive parents when I was younger, and then there was my mom who called me a prostitute when I started using a tampon, which, yeah, I know, right? I'm like, this lady, I'm like, seriously? And they were really cautious of me becoming a stripper. Like, if I drew a flower on my face and was like waving hello to the neighbor, they're like, you're too enticing! And I'm like, listen to me, guys. I'm going to become a stripper not because of this, but because of the uncle that keeps trying to touch me. Work with me, look at me. She's like, this is a weird show, it's gonna get weirder. And I was always really jealous of how white kids were able to take a shower, like use their shower. A lot of you look really confused right now, and I'm going to explain myself. See, most immigrants that come to Canada, they convert to the shower method provided. Not my parents. They were like, fuck that, that's a waste of water. And Filipino people, you know what I'm talking about. We have a bucket in the tub where you have to take a small cup and fling the water onto yourself, and that's how you bathe in my fucking house. Imagine explaining that to your white friends when they come over. They're like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, we do laundry. I know, it was so fucking weird. I'm pretty sure my mom complained way more times when I would try to sneak a shower in. She would hear it and come banging on the door. All the times that my dad got arrested, she just thought that was a bigger deal. And I was like, lady, you gotta get your priorities in order. And something else that I realized when I was little, speaking on the topic of bathing, was westernized elementary schools. You guys don't really have fucking bidets, hey? Like, I don't know what's up with that. But do you just walk around with dirty assholes? Like, what happens? For us, we have a cup beside our toilet. So first day of kindergarten, I thought every toilet had that. Sat there for 10 minutes looking around for this fucking cup to wipe my ass or wash my ass. Wasn't there, so I was like, I'm gonna have to walk around with a dirty asshole. Walked around all day like this, and I'm pretty sure my teacher was like, she shoved something up her ass accidentally. I'm not dealing with that. I know, I had a tough life. And I also just never had sympathy for my friends who would be like, you know, Timmy's crying over there in the corner, and he'd be like, my mom yelled at me. And I'm like, you know what, Timmy, if I even irritate my mom a little bit, she turns to me and goes, why don't you kill me? And I'm not exaggerating. She literally will be like, can you take that thing and bash me in the head? And I'm like, okay, you're dramatic. Or she'll be like in Punjabi, "Mera lo pee liya," which means you drank my blood. I know, I'm like, wow, you're really poetic, okay? I think stand-up comedy keeps my anxiety and overthinking in check. I'm not too sure if it's working though. I'm pretty sure you guys think this set is funny. I'm pretty sure you like it, but then again, you could be lying. Unless like lying is like your love language, because then technically you guys are saying that you love me. Oh my god, what a rush of emotions. But it's only a rush of emotions if you guys are real about your love lying language. Are you with me so far? All right, I told you it was fucking weird. You were the one who bought the ticket. The person in the back is like, you need psychiatric help. I'm like, am I gonna get it? No. Why? What was I told? Depression is expensive. No, straight up, my dad thought alcoholism, anger, and depression was a part of the welcome package to Canada. Thank God they're not here. Actually, he's on a plane back to India right now. My mom, she bought her super strength. I can't even fucking talk, god damn it. She bought her super strength, which was being codependent on everything that breathes. And you know your mom is codependent on your 8-year-old ass if you can convince her to let you bring a knife to school. Shut up, I wanted to be like Lara Croft Tomb Raider. Like, okay, was I the only one who had an active fucking imagination as a kid? Like, who else was a weird motherfucker? Come on. Right? Like, okay, I was like, am I like Ted Bundy and I just don't even know it yet? Like, and I remember, like, this is how fucking weird I was. One time there was a cop standing at our door, I don't know, arresting like my uncle or my dad, I don't know who fucking that day, doesn't matter, just some family member, and little old me, I'm just standing there, and for some weird reason, I don't know what cops hold nowadays, but you know how they keep their gun and there's like that button thing, like pops right open? I was like, I want to hold the gun. Popped it right open, slid the gun out, Yeah, I know. Guys, it was fucking terrifying because that night I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. My parents are gonna kick my ass. The cop jumped and his hand did not leave that gun for the rest of the night. And all I could think was, please adopt me. Take me with you because they're going to kick my ass. I was more terrified of my uncle that night than that 50-year-old hooker that came to our door that time. No, we did not hire her. She just kind of showed up, and I was like, "What are you doing here?" And I think she just talked herself to death and then left. I was like, "Thanks for coming." So I don't know if you guys have recently thought about the weird things that I think about, but this is something that popped into my head. It is more normalized now for women to watch porn for pleasure. Am I right, ladies? Right? Back then, we just watched it to find out if our vaginas were normal. We're like, is it normal down? I'm sorry, I should not flash you. You're really getting your money's worth. I'm like, nipples. Okay, so sorry. I was like, oh my god. Remember, they were like, get a mirror. Remember during the talk, and like, look down there. I'm like, it's like a fucking alien entity. I don't want to fucking look down there. What? And so women would watch, and don't deny it. We would watch porn, like back then in the day, to be like, is it normal down there? And I realized, mine is not normal. My vagina is not normal. It's actually better. It's smaller, tighter. I wonder how it feels to be a narcissist. That's it for me, guys. Thank you.